Hello, teacher.
Hello, Tao. How are you?
I'm fine, fine, and you?
Very good. Thank you so much for asking. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, Tao, welcome to the class. All right.
Yeah.
I hope you are fine more than ever. Let me see. Okay. Fantastic. I sometimes have to deactivate the alarm.
Yeah.
All right. Because sometimes it rains and I'm in a class and I don't want this to interrupt our class. So, Tao, welcome to the class. How do you feel today?
Very excited.
Tired?
Excited.
Oh, excited. Oh, fine.
Yeah.
That sounds very good to me. Let me see. Can you hear me very well? Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So we are going to start this class. Let me see, Tao. Let me start first with the magic question.
What learn? Uh,
In this case,
what lesson?
what did I learn
This.
or in the previous class? What did
Uh,
we talk about in our
uh,
previous class?
mm, we talk. We talk about the bus.
All right. So
Yeah.
we were talking about the past tense, especially past simple in English. We were referring about that. In addition to this, today we are having a very, very interesting topic, which I want you to pay close attention. Listen carefully the information because it is very important, especially this kind of content will help you maybe in the near future when you have to write a letter or something. It's going to help you a lot, and it's going to help you understand the parts of the different types of letters. All right, so let's see here. Can you hear me, Tao?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me share my screen to you so we can start with this. And on top of that, I want to review a little bit of a previous class. Okay, so in the last class, we were talking about the past. As we mentioned before, we work with these exercises, right? So we use some of these verbs in the past tense.
Yeah.
It was part of the previous class. So we also work with the question words, but in addition to this, we were listening in audio about what the people were saying, and we actually mentioned four characters, and those characters were Ella, Evie, Daisy, and Chloe. Right? There was something very important
Yeah.
that I previously mentioned: the speaking strategy. All right, the speaking strategy. So especially, I clearly remember that I mentioned Tao in our previous class that when we use, all right, the speaking strategy. For example, you're gonna talk to a person. There is something that is well known as follow-up questions. And what are the follow-up questions? The follow-up questions are those questions that you use, all right, to internalize, to go deeper in the conversation and to get more information. Those are the well-known follow-up questions. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Could you give me two examples of follow-up questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see.
uh, some Uh, and
For,
what did you do? What did you do last week? What did
I think you're mute. For example, what did you do last week? Right? And then you go deeper. You say, for example, you say, oh, I went to the doctor. Oh, you went to the doctor? Then did you feel bad? Were you feeling bad? So no, any question that comes after a conversation, you first start a conversation, all right? You ask any type of question, but then the other question that is related to what you are asking about, those are the well-known, all right? Those are the well-known follow-up questions, right?
yeah,
So I think you are very clear with this part. We also completed this exercise, right? We were covering this part.
yeah,
So we covered all that. Also, we mentioned the WH question. So
yeah,
normally the ones like what, where, how, and all that. So very common because we use them to ask questions, or at least the most common questions in English. So also we mentioned we were using substitutes. All right, substitute words from this group of words here or phrases. Go away for the weekend, go bowling, go dancing. So we use some substitutes of this word in order for us to understand more, all right, the synonyms of these words. So, and then we could see some follow-up questions today. And I think I gave you a homework in regards of this. Do you remember? Yeah.
mm, oh yeah,
I think you sent me the other one. I don't know if you have this one.
oh yeah,
Do you
I
have it?
oh I don't see it. Oh,
No problem. If you don't have it now, it's okay. No problem. You can send me later. All right.
okay, yeah,
Especially, actually, I remember that it was a conversation. Actually, we did it. I think we did practice this. I don't know if you remember like follow-up questions in the conversation.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
we pretty much did it. So now we are gonna have, allow me 1 second, out real quick. Just real quick. 1 second. All right. I'm gonna be very
yeah,
quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So then, Tao, look at what we are going to do here. So here we are having something very important, letters. All right, we're gonna be talking about letters. As you may know, something that I want to let you know in advance that is that there are different types of letters. I'm sorry. We may have letters that are formal, all right, formal letters. For example,
yeah,
the principal of the school is going to send a letter to your mother. The principal is going to write very formal, dear Miss, what is your last name?
I don't know.
What is your last name, Tao?
The last name, Uh, I don't know the last.
For example, let's say that the principal of the school is going to send me a letter. All right, dear Mr. Joseph, we are feeling so glad. So actually, the format of a formal letter is a little bit more like well prepared compared to the writing that is going to be used in the informal letter. So here we are having a type of letter that is informal. For example, a letter that is made by a friend, all right, is an informal letter. All right, if he's gonna tell you about something that happens that doesn't entails any type of formality. It's just like to know about yourself. That is an informal letter. But if the letter comes from the, for example, from a school, from the principal, for somebody that is very important, so that is gonna be a formal letter. This particular case, the letter we are having here is informal. All right. So then what is that we are going to do? I want you to help me, Tao. I want you to help me reading this letter. And then after that, I'm going to ask you what two birthday presents did Connor get? So let's get it started.
Dear Uncle Harry,
Okay.
uh, I hope you're well. Thanks so much for the presents you sent me for my birthday. I love them. They are brilliant. When I was opening them, I thought they were bowling balls. I'm glad and they weren't. I use them every day before school and I reckon I'm stronger already. My dad taught me that using weights is a good way to get fit too. Or maybe you should buy some for him. I really enjoyed it my birthday. We had a barbecue in the garden and a lot of friends came round. It it was a lot. My best mate gave me a baseball bat. We don't play baseball at school, but there are teams at the local gym. Finish.
Okay, perfect. So let me ask you something, Tao. Can you please read this sentence? This one here. Can you see it?
Thank- Thanks so much for the presents you sent me for my birthday.
That's right. Thanks so much. That is correct. So then look at there. What I want you to do is the following. I want you to tell me what two birthday presents did Connor get. So also I want you to choose from the items in the photo below. So let me see. Based on the information you already read, what kind of present, all right, did Connor get?
Uh, King Corner got a baseball and bowling ball.
Okay, you say baseball and volleyball. Repeat it again one more time, please.
Uh, baseball bat and bowling ball.
Okay, so remember just the presents like gift. All right, presents. A present is no more than a gift. So here, let me ask you something. All right,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want you to choose from the items in the photo below. So there we have like different type of things associated to sports. For example, these things are
Okay.
weights,
Wait.
the weights to exercise, the weights. All
Yeah.
right. We have badminton. We have like different things over here.
Badminton net.
That's right. What else?
Uh, baseball bat. Yeah.
Baseball bat. That's right. That is the baseball bat. I love baseball. I'm crazy about baseball.
Oh. tennis racket and bowling ball.
Tennis racket, that's right. And
And
the other
bowling ball.
one, yeah,
Or
bowling.
it's bowling ball.
Bowling, yeah, bowling ball. That's right. So
Yeah.
then I want you to look at there. So look at the text, the information that is there in the test, and we are going to compare, right? We are going to find informal words and phrases in the letter that means the following. For example, thank you, very good, I think, lots of, fun, best friends. So here pretty much what you're gonna do, Tao, is to look for substitutes, substitute words from the test.
Okay. Uh, I think one is tiny so much.
Okay, thanks so much. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that might be. So let's continue.
uh,
Very good,
I think is brilliant.
very
Uh,
good. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna check.
mm,
Look at here. The first one, thank you. You can say thanks. That is a substitute. The second,
yeah,
that may be brilliant. Number three,
yeah.
I think.
Three. I think tart.
Number, let me see. Number, next one, number three.
Think
I
I think is
reckon.
I
I
record.
recognize. All right.
Yeah,
So let's see. I reckon number three, or I
record.
recall. It can also be I recall. That's gonna be five. I recall. All right. Or I think. My opinion is things like that. All of them. All right. So let's see with
Yeah.
number four. What is number four? Lots of.
Number uh
That
last
is, yeah.
thing
Go
is
ahead.
uh lot of lots of.
Lots of. It's like another term, another type of word to use in the conversation. So number five.
Number five is glad.
Okay, let me see number five that you say
Mm,
laugh. Let me see.
yeah,
Laugh like when somebody's laughing. Okay, you mean the glad.
yeah.
Oh,
And
okay, let's check. Let me just double check. Allow me 1 second. Okay, so that'll be laugh. Okay, so let's continue with the next one. Number
best
six.
best friend I think is um best mate.
Best mate, that's right. So
Yeah.
look at what we are going to do here. We are having another exercise. So we are going to rewrite this sentence in a more informal style. Let's see how it works. So do you have do you think you can do it right away, or you will need some time to do that? Tao.
Um, I want to 1 minute.
Okay, you're going to use your ideas. No problem. Take your time.
Okay.
Okay. Analyze, and then tell me the one that is better for you.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just get back.
I'm finished.
Finish?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let me see here. One second. Okay, so let's see here. So let's see the first one. I think my best friend is fun.
Uh, is I recall my best friend is fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my best friend is fun. What? Say it again. Repeat it one more time.
I reckon my best friend is fun.
Okay, I reckon my best friend is fun. Or you can
Yeah.
say it, funny. All right. So something like that. Easygoing. Why not
Yeah.
easygoing? It's very nice. All right. Number two. Thank you for the book.
Oh.
It's very good.
It's thanks for the book is very is brilliant.
It's brilliant. Number three. I got lots of very good presents for my birthday.
Uh, I got lots of brilliant presents for my birthday.
That's fantastic. I got lots of brilliant presents for my birthday. So let's see here. Number four, I think there are lots of very good places to visit near
Uh,
here.
I reckon there are lots of very good places to visit near here.
I reckon there are lots of brilliant places to visit here. That is right. Number five, thank you for
Mm,
inviting me to your party. It was fun.
okay. Thank you for inviting me to your party. It was a laugh, right?
Let me see here. And what about let me see. You can also say it was entertaining as well. It was fun. It was entertaining. I think that is gonna be perfectly fine. It's also applicable. Thanks very much for inviting me or for allowed me to be. I'm saying some options, all right? Not necessarily, all right? That is too personal. Not necessarily you have to do it that way. You can also say, for example, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be in your party. It was so entertaining. It's like you can use like a substitute of the word. Like not necessarily you have to go in this type of task. Not necessarily you need to go like so literal or so similar. You can use like different words, in order for you to use substitute words. Do you understand that, Tao?
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic. Remember, the more vocabulary you use in your interaction, the better it is for you because you will enrich your vocabulary talking in English. All right. So now let's
Yeah,
go to the next exercise. All right.
right,
So here we are going to read the letter. All right. One more time. We're going to read the letter. And then I want you to tell me the following. What two birthday presents did okay, so this is pretty much a test, like the letter like this one. Let me just go back, let me show you. So as you see here, we are having this one, this letter for Uncle Harry, And also, as you can see here, pretty much the same letter or similar. All right, so there, what you're gonna do, Tao, from this exercise, so you're going to choose from the items in the photo, all right, to complete the exercise. So look at here and let me know which one goes in the first paragraph, which one goes in the second, and which one goes in the third paragraph. So there we have the three elements pretty much of any regular letter. So you have the beginning, you have the development, all right, or the body, or also you can say the plot, or however you want to call it. Let me tell you,
Okay.
three stages. It's not there in the book, but well, it's not there right now, but I'm gonna let you know. Three parts. I don't know if you knew this before.
Or I think is
Look at there. Even there, it refers as paragraph, but if we consider that as stages or parts of the letter, parts of the letter, three parts of the letter, or the most important, the,
mm,
the beginning,
uh the beginning is uh
the
dear
beginning,
dear Uncle
the
Harry.
body, and the closure. Here we are.
Oh, okay.
Also, there is another one that we are not having this one here, but you can also mention this one. I will say four. We also have the heading. The heading is the first one, heading, because there you
Heading.
have, yeah, the heading is the first one because, let me see, sorry, heading, like the head, heading. Because in the heading you have the initial salutations, and also you have the date.
Mm,
Do you know what is salutations?
no.
Let me write it for you. That is a new word to you in this case. Salutations, which means greetings.
Salutation.
Salutations, greetings. Dear Uncle Harry, dear Tao, dear teacher Alexis, dear, and then this way we are going to use those well-known salutations or greetings in the part of the heading. So let's continue with this exercise, Tao.
Okay.
So then we are going to put what Connor says in the correct paragraph in the charts below and in the correct order. So if you want, you can listen the letter again, or maybe to just to do the exercise right away. It's up to you.
Mm, Joy Society.
You will read it
Or
or you do it right away, the exercise. What is your opinion?
to Joy Society.
Okay, so let's see. Hoping you're ready. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead. Number one, I'm sorry. So look at the way what you're gonna do. There you have, for example, the number one, that is the letter C. Then he thanks his uncle for the present. So you're gonna do it this way until you complete the whole part, the whole letters correspond, the whole group of letters, corresponding, all right, to the paragraph. So
Oh,
let's see. Number two.
number two, I think is mm, mm, I think is I he give his opinion of his uncle present. I think F.
F, let me see. That's right. F, he gives his opinion of his uncle's present. That is
Yeah.
correct. Number 3.
Number three, I think is he say when he is his uncle present. G.
Okay. G, right. Fantastic. He
Yeah.
says when he uses his uncle present. All right. Number 4.
Number four, I think is hmm, he say that what answer his friend gave him is B.
Number 4 is A. All right. Is A. He
Right.
says he enjoyed. All right. His birthday.
Oh, okay.
That is A. Number 4.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Number five is uh, he say what he did on his birthday is D.
Fantastic. Well done. That's letter D. Letter D, he says what he did on his birthday. That is correct. Number 6. Let me see.
Number six is B.
Is B. All
B.
right. Correct.
Yeah.
That is B.
The
Says,
last one is E.
okay, letter B. He says what one of his friends gave him. That is correct. So let's see next one.
The last one is E.
Okay, is E. Number 7,
Yeah.
E. So let's see. So now we are going to continue with the next exercise, exercise number 5. Then here, this is what we are going to do. All right, we are going to read the writing strategy. Here in this writing strategies, I am going to make an extra emphasis. All right, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you the reason. We are going to read the writing strategy. All right, we are going to answer the questions about corner letters. So look at this. I want you to help me with this writing strategy. Would you be so kind and read it for me?
Uh,
This one,
uh, an
informal.
informal letter.
Number
One.
1,
Number
let's see
one
here.
is
This is
uh,
especially Tao. I'm sorry for interrupting you. So this is pretty much those are the parameters, all right, of any type of informal letter. Give me one
yeah.
second, please. Okay, let's continue. I was saying to you, Tao. So the thing is that here we are having some parameters of any type of informal letter. All right. So for example, to start a letter, you start with the first part, begin with dear. Dear, that is what that is like the salutations as I mentioned before, but also I know that it's now there, but it's part of this. You can also use the date, all right? The
Yeah.
date,
Okay.
you know, that's part of the heading. Remember this informal, always informal. All right. Head salutations, date, salutations, salutations. I mean, date, salutations, and then you continue. All right. First paragraph or beginning. So you can go ahead now.
Uh, First, begin with dear, then add the name of the recipient.
Okay.
Uh, Second, ask how the person you are writing to is or express your hope that he or she is well.
That's right.
How are you? I hope you're well. Third is you are allowed to short form, like is your uh, our I
I'll.
I
Colloquial expressions. Here it mentions thou, something I just want to clarify. Actually, it is referring to colloquial expressions. But as if we already know the name of those colloquial expressions in right
yeah.
parentheses, those are contractions, as you know.
Okay. Um. mm, and colloquial expression are next. Put one of the following expressions at the end of the letter. Lo- Lots of love, wishes, and bye for now. Then sign and then sign it with your name.
Sign it, sign
Sign it,
it
sign it, or with
with
with your name.
your
Sign
name,
it, name
with your name. That's right.
with your
So
name.
remember, like it said before, okay, once you put the following expressions at the end of the letter, so then you are just wishing the person the best. All right. Either you express love or you are saying something good at the end for the person. You are trying to transmit, all right, the best
Yeah. Okay.
wishes to this person. Understand this part?
Yes.
Fantastic. So here you can see the example. Lots of love. Lots of love.
Lots of love.
But remember this. Remember, not always is going to be like this. It's only informal. So tell me the name of one of your friends.
Uh,
Maybe your best friend,
Ling, Ling.
Lee. So you can send a letter like this to your best friend Lee. All right. But maybe if you're gonna talk to the principal of the school, you are not gonna send the same letter. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because the one for Lee is informal, but the one for the principal should be formal. And they are going to use then they are going to have different types of phrases. It's gonna be like dear San or dear Madame. I'm getting in contact to you, or the reason I'm writing to you. Then later I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So number 5. Can you read the number 5, please, Tao?
Number five. If after having finished the letter, you need to add something, do it in bold screen term. Start the new paragraph with PS.
Present.
Press.
What is PS?
Uh, I don't know.
Present simple.
Present simple.
I write to you this letter because I want to let you know. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
look at here. So now I have these questions for you. Okay, let me see. Number 1. So I am gonna ask you these questions. I don't know if you still remember the content of the letter. So let's go ahead with the number 1. What phrases does he use to open and close his letter? Let's see. First, to open.
Is thing dear uh can you get me for example?
Okay, let me give you an example. So what is the phrase you use? Look at there. What phrase? Okay, check that. All right. What phrases do you use to open? All right, when you start a letter, an informal letter, what is the phrase that you use? You can use dear.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
In this case will be dear,
Mm, your link or
dear lead or dear Uncle Harry. In this case, because we are referring about this one, it's gonna be
okay.
dear Uncle Harry. And what about to close? What is gonna be the best phrase in this reading?
Thing is lots of love corner.
Yeah, that's right. So look at here to confirm, dear
Yeah.
Uncle Harry, lots of love. Fantastic. Okay, so let me see. Number two, which four different contractions, all right? Which four different contractions does he used?
Uh, the first I think is there.
Okay, let me show you. So
Uh,
there, I'm,
uh
weren't,
weren't,
and
don't,
finally,
don't.
don't. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see the next one. Number three, what information, all right? What information does he add after his name?
Uh, is mom. His presence and the love too.
Okay. His
Yeah.
okay. He adds his parents and love to Uncle Harry. To the his love. All right. His
Yeah.
love to Uncle Harry as well. So then here I'm gonna have the next exercise. Okay, you have just received a birthday present in the post from your English friend. So now that's gonna be pretty much a homework because I know we are not gonna have time, all right, to do this right now. Obviously, this is a writing exercise, but yeah, I am gonna give you this as a homework. So
Okay.
look at what we are going to do here in this case now. For this homework, I want you to prepare an informal letter. All right.
Yeah.
I want you to prepare an informal letter no more than 120 or 120 to 150 words. Doesn't You do not need to have, like, a big letter as if you are going to write something very very deep for somebody else. No, 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 no. Something simple. 120 words or 250. Then after that, I want you to share to me, all right, the picture of a formal letter. In my opinion, I think it's very important that you compare, all right, the formal and the informal letter. Or if in case that you can see one or do one, it's up to you. It's optional. But you can also use or share to me the sample of a formal letter. But the one I want you to prepare is the informal. Let me
Okay.
let me re-explain this to you. Okay, your homework is this one. You are going to make, right? You are going to design an informal letter. But also, if you have the opportunity to find a formal letter, either in the internet, from the book, however you want, but just to compare both the formal and the informal. So what I want you to do is to compare the structures. So remember, in your letter, you have to thank your friend, say why you like the gift and how to use it, say what happens on your birthday, and tell your friend what other presents you received. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
To finish the class now, I want to ask you the following. What did we learn today in this class? What did you
Uh,
understand?
we learned about informal letter, and I know how to write informal letter.
Okay, so but remember, I want you to do it this way. Look at this, especially this one. Like this. So using these elements, all right,
Okay.
the especially how the books states. Okay, then tao,
Okay.
goodbye,
Bye bye. See
and
you
have a
again.
fantastic rest of the week. All right, so see you in the next class. If you have
Bye
any
bye.
doubts, don't hesitate to write me. You can write me at any given moment. Even I do not answer to you right away. And remember to share to me any type of formal letter. Then you compare. We are going to discuss this in the next class. See you, Tao.
Yeah, see you next class. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.